Alright everyone, it's Hugh Sweeney here, back with another video, and if you don't know who I am, I do videos on camera gear and camera accessories every now and again. And in this video I'm going to review this card here, the Angelbird CF Express 2 Type B AV Pro SE 512GB card, which is a very affordable card in a world of very expensive cards. These are quite cheap, and some people think that, okay, they're a little bit too cheap. Are they? They mustn't be good, but they're great. They're great. I tell you, these cards are absolutely great. I love them. So I hope you like my slight change of style here. This light behind me reminds me a little bit of the movie Predator. You know when the Predator has that thing on its shoulder, the laser finder thing? Over here, turn around. Get out of here, come on, come with me. Get to the chopper. Okay, that's enough of that. So the cards are about €220 each for a 512GB card. That is very, very reasonable. I'm VAT registered as well, meaning that I can chip off the tax and get them for even cheaper, which is fantastic. Now, I've used these cards for the last 3.5 months on various jobs, a lot of my own stuff, some bird photography, bird video stuff, plus also I've used them on a plethora of corporate gigs. That's where I make my money. That is probably why you haven't seen that much of me on YouTube as well, because I've been kind of busy with work projects and it's hard to get time for YouTube then as well. So I've used them in a lot of high pressure situations and I've shot a lot of content on them, both on the R5 and the R5C, and I've really kind of cranked it up on the R5C as well, shooting in 8K 60 frames per second in RAW, and those 512GB cards worked out great, the SE cards. Now originally when Angelbird were sending me the cards, I said, will you send me the, the slightly higher quality, more expensive ones? And they said, look, you're wasting your time, you don't need those higher class cards. The SE will outperform what the camera can do. And months later, it's worked out fine. I've also recorded a lot of the more standard formats. The MXF files in the R5C are beautiful. Plus, in the R5, these cards have worked out great as well. Now, I do a bit of bird photography when I get a chance. I haven't had that much time for it lately, but I have got out a few times. You're doing a lot of high-speed burst shooting, and those cards have worked out fine. So the performance of them has been really good. So have I had any issues with these cards? I'm going to be completely transparent to you, right? The whole reason that I got these two cards from Angelbird was because, firstly, I asked for them. I said, do you want to send me out a couple of cards and I'll do a video? But B, this 1TB card is actually a replacement card, because when I was shooting stuff back in, I think it was July, I was really cranking up the R5. Now the R5 has crashed a few times. I've since upgraded the firmware, but I got a bit of a error in the camera, corrupt file on one of my Angelbird cards. So I lost a bit of material that I had shot on the card. I didn't lose everything, but I did lose 1 or 2 files. And I got in touch with Angelbird, and they assured me that their engineers were the best and to send them the card. And I said, look, just don't worry about it. I'm gonna wipe the card clean. So I sent off the card and I just said, look, send me out a replacement. So they sent me a replacement card plus the two 512GB SE cards as well. It was nice service, great communication. They're an Austrian-based company situated right at the foot of the Alps. So, we're dealing with kind of nice stuff here. So I was kind of impressed with the service. I think it was very nice. Now they told me they were going to send me out a card reader as well, and I already have one since the start. Now I wish I had said, yeah, cool, send me out one, because I could do with 2 of these, because I find myself, now that I have a few of the cards, I found myself kind of wanting to have 2 of them plugged into the computer. But I gotta say that these things are lovely. There's a nice satin finish on it. It looks pretty cool. If you butt it up against your laptop there, the MacBook Space Gray, it's actually kind of matching. You can't tell the difference in the finish. Plus, comes with a lovely high-speed USB 3 Thunderbolt cable. You gotta stick it right in, make sure it goes fully in. Sometimes you can just leave the cable a bit shy. So that is that, goes straight into your computer. I'm loving this. And yeah, that's been my kind of setup. Sometimes when I shoot content, I'll just edit straight off the card and bounce it out if it's something just really quick. But in most cases, I just copy it over, and this thing works really fast. So the AV Pro SE card from Angelbird boasts of sustained, uninterrupted write speed at 800 megabits per second. They've good thermal management and power shutdown management. Now I did notice that recently I dropped battery on my camera. It went off and I was like, oh dear, but the file was fine. So nice one. They're kind of prone to the plastic chipping off them. Like with the SD cards, there's thin areas of plastic, and when you have thin areas of plastic, there's a little bit of wear and tear. And at the back of this 1 terabyte one now, I can see that there's a little notch gone. Now I know for a fact that Angelbird would be very aware of that because a lot of people have mentioned it. It doesn't just happen to these cards. I have an XQD card from Sony for my Panasonic. It's actually been recording over there, and the whole back of it is just missing. The plastic is completely gone. It's fine, the card will still function perfectly. It's just that in the event that a bit of plastic came off and got stuck in the card reader of your camera, that would be just a nightmare. The finish on the cards are lovely. If you look at the red cards, the red CF Express 2 cards, they look like they're made by Angelbird. So Red have really endorsed Angelbird as a media provider. In fact, there's cards here that are specifically designed. If you go onto their website, there's only 2 cameras that certain cards are designed for, and that is, of course, like the Red Raptor and some other camera. So they're making pretty high-end stuff, and that says a lot. They're a good quality company. Another thing I like as well is when I got the stuff, like when I got the reader and the cards as well, the packaging of their products is very nice. Cool branding, nicely packaged up. It's a quality product. And as well as that, they put in a little wafer, a chocolatey wafer, and I gotta say, it's absolutely delicious. And the last one I got, I wasn't eating any sweet food, so I gave it to my son, Ryan. You're finished sweeping here. Oh. So, do you need the faster cards? If you go on the Angelbird website, you will find really fast cards available in larger sizes than what I have. But I honestly, genuinely think that the 512 gigabyte card is more than enough for most of us. And I've had great results. So I can't really say much more. I didn't put these cards through the test. All I can say is that I kind of like them and I'm going to continue using them. And I'm not just endorsing it because they sent me out the cards. Genuinely, they're pretty cool. Look at the quality of their stuff. Check out their website. Check out their SD cards and even their SSD stuff as well, and other products that they have. That's it from this video. I hope you liked it. I'm Hugh Sweeney. I have other videos kind of like this. Do check out the channel. I have a few other little short movies and things like that. I'm on the socials as well. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And until the next video, it's over and out from me. And I'll see you. Take care.